Greetings and happy Ash Wednesday to you all. I'm Rock O'Connor, a Jesuit priest, and I get to lead you through this Lenten set of prayerful reflections on the human condition. I see this as a compliment for what we, the faithful, we who have been baptized, confirmed, and received Eucharist, what we can do as we accompany the catechumens, then the elect, those who are the elect, and then the neophytes, those who are baptized, confirmed, and receive Eucharist. Here's a way of looking at our part in that kind of journey, I guess it is. So, more than ever before, the first words out of Jesus' mouth in today's gospel from Matthew chapter 6. Jesus said to his disciples, "Take care to not perform righteous deeds, your righteous deeds, before people, so that others may see them." So, almsgiving, prayer, and fasting. Jesus says, don't be like the hypocrites who like to blow a trumpet in front of them when they're giving alms, who like to pray long prayers in the public eye, and who like to look gloomy fasting because they've already received their reward. We'll say something about that in a minute. They've already received their reward, so instead go into hiddenness. That's probably the better word for krypton. To go into the part of our lives, really, I'm suggesting, that we have hidden from ourselves. And so that's why I call this a prayerful reflection on the human condition, to look within ourselves and discover how almsgiving, that we don't do for others to see, prayer, and fasting work. Really, how they elicit our reactions. So this Lent, on Sundays, I'll speak about the Sunday Gospel. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I'll speak about almsgiving, prayer, and fasting. So here we go. What's the deal? I found an image that I want to propose to you that at least has helped me. So, imagine yourself at a window where you live, window in your home, in your front room, in your bedroom, and wherever else, at the kitchen, and you're looking out the window. Here's the image that came to me. Being a people pleaser, wanting others to applaud me so I don't feel inadequate, unworthy, alone, and afraid. Imagine yourself looking out the window and seeing the people you want to applaud you, to give you adulation, to adore you even, to worship even. Yep. Imagine them outside your window, and they're standing there. And in my case, I'll be looking out and saying, okay, I'm going to give alms. I'm going to give so much a week and so much this way. And I can look out the window and see and hear and feel, oh yeah, I'm worthwhile. Or in prayer, I'm going to pray more. And so I'm going to kick it up to so many minutes. I look out the window and imagine, in my imagination, I look out there and see the people who are applauding and saying, thank God, you're such a model for us. You're such a gift to us. And fasting. And imagine the people out there on the other side of the window, outdoors there, cheering and saying, you can do this. You can fast like every Wednesday or Friday or 3 days a week or whatever. You can do this. We're behind you. We want you to win. We want you to do this thing. You'll be the best person ever, and this will be your best Lent ever. Okay. The image goes on. I realize I'm standing on this side of the window. Okay, here I am. What I kind of project as if it were a screen on the other side of the window are the illusions and the hopes and dreams and the decades of longing to be named the best. And on the other side of the window is where the illusions lie. On this side of the window, here I am, lonely, inadequate, unworthy, afraid, feeling shame about my inadequacy and things like that. What I propose Jesus is getting at, as Jesus said, and I tend to agree, what I propose Jesus is getting at is something like this. Do not perform your works, these works, for others to see, because you've already had your reward, which is all an illusion. Even doing these videos, it's, I'm waiting for your applause. But on this side of the window, I'm still lonely, inadequate, afraid, and unworthy. And the exploration I propose, the prayerful exploration I propose of the human condition is on this side of the window, which the feelings and experiences and all kinds of stuff in me have set me in a world, the world I construct, as to needing that illusion. So I can try to live on the other side of the window, the other side of the window pane, and not live back over here. Each week we'll look at a different aspect of almsgiving, prayer, fasting. The goal here is not to succeed. I did it. I fasted 40 days and 40 nights, 46 days, 40 nights. It doesn't matter. What I propose what matters is attention and awareness to how I am on this side of the window and what fuels me, what drives me to create the illusions out there on the other side of the window. So that might be helpful or not. It's helping me. Lastly, don't do this because that's what hypocrites do. It's not saying the Pharisees, it's not saying the scribes, it's not saying the Sadducees. This is what hypocrites do. Every good religious person who professes to follow God of their understandings walks that line every day, because at least I don't live up to what I profess. So that's what we hypocrites do. Is it possible to discover this? This is a Jesuit saying from one of our congregations. A Jesuit is a sinner beloved by God and sent on mission. It's before and does not involve the contract to clean up your damn act and then come follow me. It says, you're a sinner. beloved by God, and sent on mission. Final thing I want to leave with is a couple of the little prayer things we say when we give ashes or receive ashes we hear. Repent and believe the good news. What's the good news? In Matthew, Mark, and Luke, Jesus experiences and sees the Spirit, hears the Father's voice, is driven into the desert to be tempted, and comes out and says, repent and believe the good news. What's the good news? I'd say it's the last thing that he heard, which is, you are my beloved. Beloved daughter, my beloved son. You are my beloved. Repenting means turning to be able to receive that. And seems to me the only place I can receive a word like that from God is on this side of the window, where I can be a little bit more real than perhaps before. The other one is, remember you are dust, and unto dust you shall return. I'm going to bring up a prayer to talk about that later. The deal is, proclaim the fast, blow the trumpet, let everybody get together, let the priests gather around the altar and cry out to God. And don't make a big deal of it. Live on this side of the window and listen for the voice of God. You are my beloved. Happy Lent. God bless us all. Bye now.